Today we are going to talk about the topic of confidence, how to radiate confidence. Now, from my shorts, I've noticed that a lot of people, so many likes came from actually confidence topic. So I'm gonna basically share with you how it showed up for me and how I've developed confidence. Because believe it or not, 20 years ago when I came to the UK, I wasn't confident. When I was a kid, I was bullied in school, actually in two schools in Greece and in Ukraine. I was bullied, and I turned into this little girl who was scared of everything and everyone. When I came to the UK, I remember I couldn't even go on my own to the underground because I was scared, I was terrified, and there wasn't much confidence there. On top of that, I couldn't really speak English, and I also was an immigrant. So as an immigrant, those who are immigrants, you would know how you feel. You come and you're in a different country, different people, and you worry that they won't perceive you in the right way. So how it kind of came up for me, how I've developed my confidence. Well, to start with, a few things that I've noticed, because it all started with me. Well, it started when I was about, I think, 18 or 19, and I started doing graphic design course, and I remember this was the most terrifying experience in my life. And well, that's how I felt at the time when one of the tutors left the room, and he said he's gonna go pick up more students, and he said start kind of talking and introducing yourselves. So I got up and I introduced myself, and I remember how this red went over me. I could feel hot and red, and I was terrified, and I don't know why I did it, but I thought I'm gonna start, and I did, and that kind of helped me, for the very first time to get over it, I guess, a little bit. But afterwards, a lot of stuff happened. I started getting into the networking. I've done public speaking, and obviously you need to kind of have some sort of confidence coming from that. But I still wasn't super confident at the time. I was actually doing something that one of the guys I dated years ago told me. He said when he was in drama school, they were told to fake it until they make it. And that's what I used to do. I used to show up and pretend to be confident until I became confident. But this wasn't it. This wasn't just like me faking it until I make it, because that's just alone isn't enough. I was doing different things, and I was noticing what people responded to the best. A few things I've noticed. So firstly, I did notice that people really do respond to your body language and how you own your body, how you move. The more flow to your move is, the more you own your body and you feel good in your own body, the more you radiate confidence. There is another thing, which is your voice. You would probably notice from a lot of public speakers, let's say, that it is very much how people speak. If the person is kind of like having this strong voice, and they're fairly loud, not like loud, but strong voice, it radiates confidence. But when you talk like this, like very mildly, and you are quite slow, and you kind of like look down a lot, and this doesn't quite radiate the confidence, right? So the more you own your voice, and the more you maintain eye contact, so that body language as well, and that radiates confidence as well. The other thing, smile. The more you smile, the more people respond with a smile. It's actually quite funny. I've noticed it so many times. Even like today, I was walking down the street, and I'm in Mexico right now, and there was this lady, and she kind of looked like this, And I've literally smiled at her and she smiled back at me. And I've noticed this so many times. I believe that no matter what happens in life, just smile. Smile at other people. You will see how things will start changing for you, because people will start smiling back. And because you make that first gesture, you'll be the one who will seem more confident and more sure of yourself. And you will start this ripple effect. It's very beautiful, really. So we've talked about your posture and how you hold yourself, how you move your body, and the energy levels, eye contact, and the smile. And then, of course, sometimes it's also good, as I already mentioned, to put yourself, get yourself out of your comfort zone. So if you really struggle to do something, and you're scared and you know it's quite safe, but like things like speaking up, right? So if you speak up, that radiates confidence. When you are in a crowd of people, right? And everyone is asked, like, let's say you're at a big event and the speaker asks a question, don't be scared, get your hand up and be like, yeah, I want to ask a question, I want to communicate, like get out on the stage or whatever. The more you put yourself out there, the more you will gain that confidence. And it doesn't matter what people think, what matters is what you think. And this is the most important point of all. The confidence comes from inside. So if you trust in yourself, if you've done the groundwork, if you know, or like whatever you say, there is truth behind it, if you have a voice, if you really trust in what you say and you voice it, it comes across as confidence. So I wasn't like, okay, I was probably born with that, but then I was knocked down. I was bullied in school. I've lost my dad when I was 6, and that has totally turned my life around. And then after 16, when I came to UK when I was 16, that's when I started finding my voice very slowly. It was a very scary experience, and I was terrified. But the more I got to know myself, the more work I've done on all those things that happened in the past, the more I've embraced who I am and who I was at the time, the more I trusted that whatever I was doing or saying was the right thing. Because when you trust that what you say or what you do is right, it radiates. Because people feel that you really trust in something, and that comes across as confidence. So this is my like mini course on the confidence, and I hope you like it. And let me just quickly cover on confidence on a date, because obviously this we talk a lot about relationships and dates here. So when you get out, like firstly when you start talking to someone, I do recommend getting confident and getting with a person, like if it's online dating or something like that, get them on a call. This is a very confident move, the move of the person who radiates confidence. And make sure you own your voice, own your position, etc. Make sure you meet the person. When you meet the person, again, smile, be warm, and as long as you feel confident inside. Now, to do that, in order to feel confident inside, you should really start with feeling confident outside. So make sure you look amazing, you feel incredible, because that will really help you. That super helped me. The moment I would get like a really nice outfit, a dress or whatever, and I would do like all my makeup, my hair, my nails, and then when I would feel like insanely good, I would show up that way. So I've radiated confidence, even if I wasn't that confident at the time. But the more I did it, the more I gained confidence over time. And the more you gain it, obviously the more it stays. So then over the years, you you build up to the point that you become a very confident person. I truly hope this helps. If anything, leave me a comment below. Please subscribe. There is more stuff to come. Let me know what's the next topic you want me to cover. And if you want to work with me one-to-one, then please get in touch. There are details below in description, and let's take it to the next level.